We're here. We're doing it, dude. This is episode 8.
Is it 8?
It only took us
Oh,
8
man.
episodes for me to get a major medical complication.
I know your lips look crazy, bro.
Dude, I know. What is it recording? It's recording. My thing is being dumb.
Yeah, that do be happening.
Oh, well, we're good. We're good. So yeah, this is if anyone was wondering, I had surgery on my lip today. Because why not? Why would I not do that? I had piercing scars from when, how old was I? I had to be so young.
Like
But I pierced them
19.
myself and I did it wrong. And then I left them in for a couple years. And of course, I got beat up and punched and they like didn't heal good. And of course, I didn't sanitize them. They were all nasty. And then I got it redone again, better. And then I even had a labrae at one point. So I still have 3 piercing scars that aren't sewn up, but these ones were gross. They were like prolapsed, they were nasty. They had keloids in them. And everyone's like, oh, I didn't even see them before. Well, I saw them. And also, lots of other people did notice. And I've had many a photographer be like, I airbrushed those crazy mounds on your face out for you. And I'd be like, thank you. So I finally got them sewn up. So that
You
I
know what
look like
the
this. Yeah.
you saying the labrae piercing, you know what the white trash trifecta of piercings are?
Labrae,
Eyebrow, tongue,
bridge. Oh,
tongue.
tongue. You're so right, dog. You're
Dude,
so
that's the
right.
trifecta. If someone has those 3 piercings,
That's
don't let them
crazy.
are in your life.
If
They will
you're
destroy everything you love and hold dear to you.
if you're not the lead singer of Korn, you should not have those piercings, dude. If
No,
you're not Jonathan Davis from the hit band Korn, don't
my
have those.
Alicia, she always is like, "Can I get my eyebrows pierced?" And it is the one time where I'm like, I shame her every time, and I'm like, I would just break up with you. I can't deal with it. I couldn't handle it. I'm sorry, but that is the relationship over, dude.
Dude, it's so funny that the 2000s are back and you're dating a girl who's young enough to be doing the trends. Because I see girls with eyebrow piercings all the time wearing baggy pants, and I'm like, hey, just so you know, we knew it was stupid back then too. Like,
Yeah,
what we didn't think it was hot then, we didn't understand why we were doing it, and we don't know why you're doing it now. We all learned
dude.
from that.
I was driving yesterday and some girl was right in front of my car and it was like blast of the past, like 2004. She had like the pants with the belts hanging off and she was wearing like a corn shirt and she had I assume the white trash trifecta. She had eyebrow and labrae.
You
One
look,
can only assume.
she's got a Godsmack tattoo around her belly
Yeah,
button,
but yeah,
bro. The bat, dude.
dude,
Honestly, those girls
remember
were
that
so
guy?
hot to me. Oh, there was a dude who had one
He had double
on
Godsmack tattoos
on his
around his
nips,
nipples.
bro.
I remember that.
That
That was
guy was
crazy.
crazy,
He got beat
dude.
up
A
a
lot.
lot.
He got beat up a lot. Every time he'd come to a hardcore show, we'd be like, "Why do you keep coming back here?"
I feel like rightfully so though. If you have
Yeah,
the
dude.
Godsmack tattoo around your
I
nipples as a man,
mm-hmm.
you gotta get beat up
You're gonna
once or
catch these
twice.
hands, dude.
It's crazy, bro.
Godsmack around the nipples. That's a That's a girl tattoo. If you're a guy and you have a full back piece, maybe.
Of Godsmack?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe
The
I'll give you the
Viper?
pass.
What's that? That's the song, right?
Yeah, they got famous because they had that song for the Navy, and then the Marines. Remember before the Marines were gay or whatever, and they had they're not anymore. They're back.
Before?
They're back. Yeah, the Marines are back, baby. But when
Dude.
when we were kids, of the Marine commercial where it was like a dude and he was like killing terrorists and he threw his gun and drew a sword and he killed a dragon, and I was like, dude, I gotta join the Marines right now. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. And then they wouldn't
Dude.
let me in. They told me I was too stupid.
I saw the funniest video. It was this guy and his brother gets back from the Navy, and it's all like wholesome and stuff. And he's like, "Yeah, the first place my brother wanted to go to was Five Guys." And the top comment was like, "Of course, a Navy man would want to go get some Five Guys."
Brutal.
Just like, come on,
You can't
bro.
set them up like that. You
No,
can't set them up like that.
that's crazy work. But yeah, white
Hey,
trash trifecta.
hey, and to all the gay servicemen out there, i.e., the Marines and the
Yeah,
Navy,
we salute
salute
you.
you, dude. Thank you for
Yeah,
your service.
yeah.
We love America, genuinely. Good for you
Keep it
guys.
up.
For
Didn't
real. Wait, hey,
we're
hey, keep it up. These guys are dependent on you, and we know you're capable. We know
yeah.
you're capable.
What is it, didn't it Spartans used to be gay? They had
That's
this whole
that's
idea of
that's like a myth. I looked into that. I remember reading like there's like all these history books I read, and I was like, oh man, everyone was gay back in the day. And then as I like unwokeified my brain and went and looked into stuff and started reading like primary sources, I was like, nah, these guys were not as gay as people say they were it at all. There was groups of dudes who were definitely up to super gay stuff back then.
like the
There
Athenians.
the yeah, let's just make fun of the Athenians. They invented democracy is for losers, dude. That's we're monarchists up in here. No, we're Republicans technically, and we mean that in the other way that you're not the Roman way. But
We
what?
mean it in the Star Wars way, which we're
That's
gonna do
right.
Star
That's the
Wars
yes. Thank
ranking.
you.
We're
That's
the
correct. I
Republic.
forgot. I forgot that the galaxy in Star Wars runs off of a republic, just like the Roman Empire in America.
Yeah,
Um, the is it the hundred Thebes, the Immortals? Which one was? Man,
yeah. The Immortals
there was a
were.
group of mercenaries who were really powerful horsemen, and to be involved with them, they did have to do gay stuff. But it wasn't good. They weren't like, "Oh, we're gay because we love each other." They were like, "No, this is a gross thing we do."
I don't remember if it was the Immortals that were gay, but they were the ones that had 10,000 of them only at one time.
I'm just
And
there
I'm googling
Sacred Band of
Immortals gay.
Thebes. I got it. I got it. All I had to
Oh,
do was Google gay horsemen fought Sparta.
I love that it's, bro. I know that it's like they're from Thebes, but I think it's funny that it's Thebes, like it's a via gay accent instead of thieves. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Thebes.
we're the hundred thieves. We're here to fight you, Sparta.
Uh,
Yeah, dude. So they were horsemen. So they just like kind of like every time in history, the infantry gets super powerful. They figure out how to kill them with horses. The infantry gets super powerful. They figure out how to try to kill them with horses. And that keeps happening until Napoleon goes, what if I killed everyone with cannons? And now we have modern warfare.
yeah.
That's literally, if anyone was wondering what all of time and warfare looks like, it's literally that. You make your infantry really good, someone counters with really good cavalry after a amount of time. It happens again, it happens again. And then eventually Napoleon goes, what if I shot all these people on the horses with cannons? And now we have drone warfare.
Wasn't Alexander the Great such a good? I mean, he was a great tactician, but you know what's funny is I googled him. He's the person that destroyed all of Thebes. He's
Yeah.
like gay that. He's like, get that gay shit out of here.
And you know how he did it? Having the best infantry in the world. They had the
Yeah,
good horses, and he's like, "Well, I have the Macedonian heavy infantry, big stick." Literally, they
big
were
stick
just
versus horse.
big stick versus horse. Horse loses every time.
Dude, isn't it
Also,
crazy that in like the Civil War and things like that, that horses were considered like tanks for like modern day in terms of like how much destruction they did, but
yes,
in 300 BC, Alexander the Great was like, horses? I
yeah,
got
dude.
dudes with sticks, bro.
Dude, big
What do you
ass
do?
sticks. Big sticks. What are you gonna do about this? I've got Greeks who don't give an F, dude. They are
Yeah.
angry. Also, Alexander, one of the reasons he was so successful, he's a pretty good tactician. There are better tacticians for sure. But one of the things he did so well is motivating his guys, and he personally fought in all 9 of his major battles. So
I was gonna say I
he
also know
killed
that
people himself.
I
And
know that at the time too, the phalanx was like the most unstoppable. No one knew how to beat it. They were
yeah,
just like, what do you do against this? I
he
remember
perfected
reading
it. Yeah.
I remember reading a story of a book, like in a book, I think it was the book on killing that I read, where they talked about
Mhm.
historians got like diary and journal entries from soldiers, and they had one battle where like most soldiers didn't kill anyone with their swords, they trampled people to death
Yeah.
because like they just put their shields up and walked towards, and you have 10,000 dudes walk over you with like 300 pounds, you just get trampled to death. And that's crazy to think about. To win a battle by like, yeah, you're cutting a few people down, but you're just trampling everyone.
They used to have so these people don't know the Spartans are technically knights and they have attendants. And as the phalanx moves and they push people over and stab people to death and stuff, and the formation moves over the enemy bodies, their attendants, their weapon handlers, these kids and teenagers and stuff, they just cut people's throats, stab people to death, take their armor, and collect all their gear and like so they're like the cleanup crew as the strong main force is moving through. Dude, if you want to learn about warfare, the craziest movie of all time, and no one watch it if you're faint of heart, it's called Dead Birds. And it's this guy in the 60s who went and filmed tribal warfare in Papua New Guinea. So you can literally watch for real, not a joke, actual Stone Age warfare go down. This is how people killed the Neanderthals. Like, it is Stone Age warfare. You can just watch it. And they basically, what it is, it's a game of dodgeball. They have spears and they have arrows and they run as close as they can to this other group of guys and they try and hit one of them. And then when they're close, someone else tries to hit them, but now they don't have a spear in their hand. So I got to run. And then another guy comes and it's literally, it looks like dodgeball, but they're killing each other. And then when you watch it and you're like, these guys just have sharpened sticks. That's all they have. It's tribal warfare. They're literally loincloths, sharpened sticks, and it looks like dodgeball. And in your head, you go, this is what war is today. It's literally getting as close as I can, trying to kill you from far away, and then running away as fast as I can. And if I run out of ammo, I'm in, like, and you're like, oh, and then in your head, you're like, oh, well, how do I beat these guys? Well, I grab a shield and I put on some heavy armor. They run up to throw the stick at me, and I just keep walking. They're going to run out of sticks. I'm going to kill them to death. And then you go, well, how would I beat that? And in your head, you're like, you can see the entire history of warfare play out by just watching these Stone Age dudes play death volleyball with each other. It's a wild documentary, dog. You should watch it. You can handle it. One dude gets stabbed, one warrior, he's like a famous warrior in the tribe. He gets a spear through his butt, but it's like through the side of his butt. So he doesn't die, but he's pretty messed up. And they put him on a thing and he's like, I got shot in the butt. And it's literally like that scene from Brother in Arms or Band of Brothers where he's like, I got shot in the ass. And like they're carrying him out on a stretcher, except for they like put all these leaves on him to hide him from ghosts. And I'm like, no way, you're in the middle of a war and you're worried about ghosts? That sucks so bad. There's ghosts on the battlefield. That's so many bad things happening. I was like, dude, I would not fight in that war. If you genuinely believe that, dog, would you go? If someone was like, listen, you're gonna do trench warfare, but also if you get wounded, ghosts might get you. That's
No, no.
crazy. I would never go.
Miss me with the ghosts.
No, dude, it's so gnarly.
No, it is crazy. Oh man, I had this thought and I just lost it. But anyway, going back to warfare and how things are fought, we're going
Yeah,
to review Star Wars here in a little
dude,
bit.
let's go.
They just use swords.
It's so
Swords
real,
is the
dude.
ultimate weapon.
Swords are the ultimate weapon. Swords and politics,
Yeah,
just
that's
like real
true.
life, dude. It's crazy.
I will say politics and swords are crazy because all the people that are rich or say they're powerful, you're rich or powerful until someone stabs you with a sword.
It's so real, dude. It's the Dark Knight, that line that I
Yeah.
fantasize about. Do you feel in charge?
Yeah, dude. That is one of the better. You know what? That movie got a lot of flack, but I'd say it's pretty good. I
Dude,
think
though that movie is in retrospect, it's great.
it's crazy that people think that I get where you're like Bane's voice is a little goofy, but I'm like, dog, he's talking from behind the mask. He's supposed to be like slightly a Middle Eastern. He's gonna talk goofy.
Right. And how do you want him to talk? You just want him to be like, I was born in the darkness. Like, what are you what
Also, Bane is supposed to be from, like, South America, so, like, the
Yes.
normal Bane has, like, a Mexican accent or, like, a, a South American accent, and it's
Right,
like,
right.
I don't
He's
wanna be that person, but I feel like that's less scary than the Bane voice from the
yeah,
movie.
if you've seen Bad Bunny's Instagram posts, that guy's wearing dresses now. We can't these people are losing. They went from being the most masculine people, they're on the down. You guys gotta turn that ship around, everybody. All the Latin listeners, I know there's a bunch of you. Get it together, guys. You gotta send Bad Bunny some messages. He is hurting everybody. I was like, no, they got him too. I thought he was the like has 100 girlfriends at one time guy. Now he's wearing schoolgirl dresses on Instagram talking about how he's gonna break down gender norms at the Super Bowl. That's the least Puerto Rican thing I've ever heard of. Puerto
No, bro,
Ricans
yeah.
literally don't have power or water, and they're like, we don't care, we're partying.
Also,
And this guy's wearing dresses?
I
Come
don't wanna
on.
be that person, but isn't the whole idea behind different languages is that they are very either masculine or feminine? Like Puerto Rican, you speak it in 2 different ways, whether it's feminine or masculine,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Latin
so,
language.
like,
So
gender actually exists heavily in their
yes.
language, so
Yeah. Yeah.
that's why a lot of people, especially Hispanics or, like, Mexicans, hate Zer or, like, the
The
X
Latin, they say Latin X.
Latinx, yeah, they're
Yeah,
like, "This
even
is dumb."
yeah, I've never met a Mexican in my life who thinks that's a good idea. Even
Yeah,
even even the most woke Mexicans are like, "You have to stop with that. Like, what are you doing?"
yeah.
Yeah, that's white women stuff.
White
Yo
women.
hable español, Latin X.
I
You're like,
saw
"Nah."
Dude, nothing is better than watching a white woman get shut down for virtue signaling.
Dude, by a Mexican too. Our brothers,
Yeah.
dude. Let's go. I love you guys out there. What dude, there are Mexicans in Star Wars, right? The Jawas? Is that what people say?
Well, I know
I
one
think, dude,
race.
could
I know one race that's for sure in Star Wars.
oh, is it Watto? Is it Watto's guys? What is Watto though? What is he supposed to be, dude? Because we know that Jar Jar Binks is Jamaican, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah, we
that's
do.
cool. Jar Jar Binks is fun.
You,
What is
we all
going
know that
on with
Watto.
Watto
Dude,
though?
okay, Watto was promised 3,000 years ago that he would win all of the races, bro.
Oh, dude, Watto's it's so crazy how evil he owns slaves and he's
Uh,
like greedy and he's up to a lot of stuff. He's
dude,
got
Watto
that
is
face. What's up with that, dude? What
the big
hey,
nose.
dude,
I don't know.
what did George Lucas mean by that, dude? George Lucas is low key based. I don't know what he's up to.
I was
Also,
gonna say, even the Sand People from Star Wars, what are they called again? The Tusken Raiders?
yeah, dude, I don't
George
know.
Lucas was
He's
George Lucas
wild
was
and out.
mask off,
Dude, well,
bro.
George
He did
Lucas is
not care.
he's married to a black woman, so he could just do whatever he wants.
That's
That's probably
true.
what he
He
feels
has
like.
the honorary card.
Yeah, dude,
He's good to
he's
go.
got an honorary card from his wife's family. He dude, can I tell you this? I genuinely believe this in my heart of hearts. I think Chewbacca is Mexican.
I think Chewbacca's
Dude, doesn't he
Mexican.
feel like it? He has a sick
He does.
ride. He hangs out with a problematic white boy.
Yeah.
That's the most Mexican thing I've ever heard of, dude.
Dude, yeah. He really is. He uses
Dude, he's got a
I don't know
sick
why, but using a crossbow feels
right,
Mexican.
right.
I
There's
don't get it.
something about that, dude. Like if you got into a big fight and a Mexican had a crossbow, you'd be like, that kind of makes sense. I don't know where it got it, but I
Dude.
believe. Yeah, dude.
What's your best Chewbacca impression?
Dude,
Let's
I
hear it,
can't
dog.
even do one with my lip right now.
Oh, you can't? I got it. You ready?
Let's hear it. Whoa! You
Dude.
practice that?
Yeah, dude.
You doing that for your girl?
Yeah, just guys in their girls' ears all quiet. I'm in her ear like.
I love that Chewbacca makes the same sound. Like he has 3 sounds, and every time Harrison Ford is like talking to him like he knows what he's saying.
Yeah, he's
That's
like
my
thinking back.
favorite bit.
The best is just like, yeah, he'll do the one sound and then it's like a 2-paragraph sentence, and it's like,
Yes, yes,
you sure
yes.
that's
Yeah, dude.
that bad? Or same with like R2D2.
Yeah,
He'll
yeah.
do a couple beeps, and then it's like a 2 sentences, and it's like,
I don't know about that.
yeah, guys.
I don't
Although I
know.
do feel like if you watch Star Wars enough, you understand the robots a little more.
Dude, I was gonna say R2D2 is kind of intelligible. His beeps are like they make a weird amount of sense where you're like, that's odd. It's kind of weird that I know what he's saying.
You know what's crazy that I think about is how base Star Wars was to what it is now. Like it went from having the very obvious Jewish characters and Mexican Chewbaccas
Yes.
and all that, and
Base
then
black,
now,
awesome black dude, dripped
yeah,
out black guy for no reason. You're just like, oh, sick. The best dressed guy here is black. That makes sense, actually.
yeah, and then now where it's devolved to is sad.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
sad. So
At least they made a cool Sith, kind of.
what Sith did they make that was cool?
Adam Driver's character.
Oh yeah, Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren
He's all
had
right.
potential in the first movie. Of course, he fell off because they wrote him badly. But the lightsaber, the character, the costume, and Adam Driver's sort of like his like Darth Vader-ish vibe, where he was just like brute force. That was he was pretty cool.
He also killed why can't I think right now? Han
Han
Solo,
Solo,
which was
yeah.
pretty hard.
Yeah. Which I thought was an interesting thing to have happen in the movie, even though that movie was just A New Hope over again. But
Yeah,
whatever.
literally Han Solo dying is just the equivalent
Of
of
Ben
Obi-Wan
Kenobi
dying.
dying. Yeah. It's
So
a weird 1-for-1 movie, but you know what? Hey, people can't write movies anymore, so let's let them have it.
that's
Should
true.
we get into this? Should we rate these bad boys?
We can rate them. Let me go ahead and share my screen. We'll get the rating
Yeah,
going.
buddy.
And then if we'll have time, we'll talk about the other stuff that we're supposed to talk about.
Dude.
But we just do what we do.
We're
That's what this is
freestyling,
about.
dude. There it is.
What the hell is this?
I was gonna say, get these ads out of here, dude. They gotta pay us if they want the goods.
All right.
Well, I guess we're gonna have half an ad. That's all right.
I also had to zoom in because I couldn't read this one.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm gonna Google it. So here's the thing about doing this is that in the last, ever since Disney started owning Star Wars, I feel like Shane is in the same boat where I have watched it a whole lot less.
Yeah.
So I mainly have like all the old movies, the cartoons, the old cartoons, and the new movies, like all the new movies, but like any of the offshoot of the shows, like Boba Fett. I watched The Mandalorian. I didn't watch Boba Fett.
I watched some of Boba Fett, most of Mandalorian, some Andor. So we got this. We got
together.
this.
I think we got it.
This
There's
is,
some that are missing from this too, which is funny.
like
But,
what? Oh, there are. Let's
like
just
that one Acolyte and stuff like that.
Ewok movie. S
Yeah.
tier. That's an S tier movie. Just so everyone knows.
Empire Strikes Back.
No,
Or
the Ewok movie with Wicket.
The Wicket movie.
Yeah, dude, Wicket.
That is
That's an
S-tier.
S tier movie. And then of course Star Wars Christmas Special, which is an F tier abomination where Chewbacca has a wife and child. What happened there? What in the world?
Isn't his face like normal too?
It's not right, dude. If you look it up, it's nightmare fuel.
I'm looking it up right now.
Christmas Special. Yeah. Just oh no, dude. It is legit.
I'll pop it on the screen.
Scary, dude. He's got human teeth.
Yeah, let me share it on the screen for everyone real quick, just so people can understand what we're looking at.
It's terrifying.
People on Spotify won't be able to see, but you can just imagine. We'll share a descriptor of what's happening here.
It kind of
why?
Oh, dude, it looks like
that's crazy.
It looks like I don't even know.
Is this his grandparents or is that him?
Is that him? That's his wife?
That is him and his wife.
Dude,
Yeah,
his
that's not
wife
okay.
is straight busted, bro.
You
He
know what?
owns a spaceship. Get a
You know,
better
you know
wife,
what, dog?
dude.
You know what though? Him having a busted wife is right on track for him being Mexican.
No, bro, you're gonna get canceled. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna be so mad at you. Dude.
This looks like a torta, bro.
It's so bad. It really does, dude. He looks crazy. That's
Uh,
actually, dude, this photo that you're clicked on right now is just what white women look like now, actually. Look
yeah.
at the crazy lips and the like sunken eyes and like their
This
face is all tight from getting injections. Dude, that's crazy. Who's
this one.
greenlit that? Who greenlit that?
This
That's
is insane.
children, dude. We watch this as kids. That's bad for our brains.
Yeah.
No, look, click on that. Is that his wife right there, in the
Where,
middle
where?
to the left? No, dude. That's terrible.
Chewbacca has
They
more.
did Chewbacca dirty, dude.
He's
What
got
did?
more steez than that. I don't. That,
No, dude. This is effed up.
poor
There's real
Chewbacca. They did him
Chewbacca. That's
dirty.
Christmas special Chewbacca is a that's a plant, dude. That's not the real Chewbacca. The real Chewbacca was off doing something else. They had to contract Chewbacca's cousin Chewbacca. Dude, that's
All right, we'll get back to
crazy.
the other one.
That was some of the ugliest. I just like it's unreal how bad that was.
All right. Oh, there we go. Screen. There we go. All right. Let's start with we can
Wicked is
start.
S tier though. Do you agree? I think it's just like a
Wicked is like
childhood.
the cool. Wicked's the coolest Ewok anyway. He goes hard.
It's the best Star Wars spin-off
Yeah.
thing that they did for sure.
Like back in the day, it was a lot
Yeah,
of fun.
yeah, it was really good, dude.
I'd say it's S tier.
As a
I
kid,
think,
it was like it was an adventure movie. Like I wanted to go. Hey, I like in the Star Wars universe. I was kind of like, oh, this is cool. I don't know how I fit in, but like this is all just awesome. When you watch the Wicket movie, you're like, I could be with Wicket. This is an adventure I could go on as a child.
yeah. You know what's crazy about the Star Wars universe in general is the movies that you can tell how old somebody is by what they think of the first 6 movies. So episode 4,
Yes.
5, 6, and then episode 1, 2, 3. Because if anyone doesn't like episode 6 or so, they were like older when they watched them. Because
Yeah.
they're like, Ewoks are lame,
Like
nothing's
our
cool about
mom's
Ewoks.
age.
Yeah, but if like you were young and you saw Ewoks, like when I'm talking like 40, you were
Yeah.
like, the Ewoks are tight.
Dude,
And same thing with episode 1, dude. I
Yeah.
thought, and like episode 1, tight. Movie
Sick,
is so
dude.
good. So we'll start out Star Wars Resistance. We both haven't seen it.
Odds
I looked it up last night. F.
It looks bad. I can tell that it's going to be some Disney garbage where they're like
We'll put the other one in
everyone is
F2.
represented. It's a Star
It
Wars
is.
for everybody. Well, hey, when you make art for everybody, it's actually for nobody. So
Yeah, I went and looked it up. It seems garbage. It's like a kids show, but like also like you said, like a for everybody kids show where it's like everyone's so cool. We love everyone around here, and it's like keep my Star Wars racist.
Yeah.
Keep my Star Wars.
Hey, in space, we're racist in space, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, no aliens, no clankers, bro.
You think the exactly, dog? No
Humans
aliens,
only, bro.
no crankers. That's why we're Empire boys. This is what I'm talking about, dude. Space is the final frontier. You think the final frontier is not racist? You're out of your mind.
That's the same thing with Star Trek. Star Trek is racist, and we're not talking about humans. We're talking humans are the superior race.
Mm-hmm.
Aliens are the bad guys. No one
That's
wants
right.
aliens around.
Warhammer
We want to
style.
conquer the galaxy for ourselves. That's it.
Dude, I love the fan theories that Star Wars is a small galaxy that the Empire of Man and Warhammer hasn't reached yet. And when
That
the
is a
Space
sick one.
Marines reach it, they're just going to conquer like all 200 planets that are in that galaxy like immediately and subjugate them for the
Do you think,
Emperor. And
or
then
you,
the
you
Jedi's are psychers, so they're gonna subjugate all the Jedi and kill and the Sith. It's a fun
I was gonna
theory.
s- I was gonna say, what do you think? You think a Jedi Knight could kill a Space Marine?
No, not even close. I mean, they could maybe get the drop on one, but like, I don't know, man. He would have to he would have to like cut the Space Marine's head off and get close enough. The Space Marine is so fast.
I guess my question would be, Mace Windu. We'll rank this series real quick if it's on here. Let
Here's
me
another thing,
see.
dog. Plasteel, the armor that the Space Marine armor is made out of, it might resist that much heat. A lightsaber might not go through it, which
Well,
would be if you were a Jedi and you went to hit a Space Marine and you like couldn't cut through his armor right away, he would just grab you and crush you to death immediately.
they don't have it on this list. Um, Let me see here. Clone Wars, Star Wars, cartoon, and I'm talking.
Yeah, you're talking the Samurai Jack animation cartoon.
Yes, yes.
How
I'm gonna
come
pull
that's
it up
not
to
in
show.
here? What
I
is
don't
going
know,
on with this
but I'm gonna
list?
pull it up to show everyone because my question to you is: could Mace Windu from this cartoon kill a Space Marine? And I think so.
I think Mace Windu from this cartoon, he's punching clankers to death with his hands.
And like hundreds, if not thousands,
Yeah,
of
so
them.
he's ultra powerful. I think he'd be smart enough to get the drop on a Space Marine if he knew what they were capable of. I think the Jedi would see the Space Marines and they wouldn't be able to understand how strong they are right away or how dangerous they are.
Yeah,
Also, a
agreed.
bolter, if you went to slice a bolter with a lightsaber, it's a grenade, so you would slice the round and it would explode into shrapnel. So that would be bad.
I can't choose additional images right now.
There's like lore where 3 Space Marines accidentally get shipwrecked on a planet and take the whole thing over by themselves. Like planets with our level of technology, and 3 Space Marines subjugate the entire planet and wait for other people to come help them. So it's like,
Yeah,
yeah, Space Marines are they're pretty rough, dude.
I wonder. I wonder. I feel like there are certain Jedi Knights, like Darth Vader or Miss Mace Windu, that could take out Space Marines for sure. But then I think the majority of like cannon fodder Jedi Knights would just get wrecked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I think Darth Sidious would go sicko mode.
he might get one. He might be able to force lightning a
That's what
guy.
I was gonna say. Also, if we're going off of like canon of like books and comics and stuff, I mean, Vader and Palpatine and stuff get so strong that they're pulling
Dark
down whole
side,
planets with
yeah,
their
dark side
force
Jedi
powers.
would probably be able to. Dark side Jedi. I'm so old, it's unbelievable. Sith would probably stand a chance, and they'd also be so evil that they probably they wouldn't wait to see what a Space Marine was going to do.
Yeah, they would just cut them down right away as
Here's the
quickly as
thing:
possible.
the Jedi, the Space Marines are almost less scary than the Imperial Guard. Like
Yeah.
if an Imperial Guard spaceship showed up, it would annihilate the any fleet that it encountered. So
One of my favorite, and it's not Space Marines, but one of my favorite Warhammer lore for anyone that's not super into Warhammer is the orcs. And the orcs in Warhammer are so stupid that they don't know better. So in the lore, orcs technically can't breathe in space, but how their magic works is if they just believe they can do something, it happens. So orcs are so dumb, they just believe they can breathe in space, so it just happens. And legitimately in the lore, they do drive-bys in their ships.
yeah,
Like
they
they hang
do.
out the window and
Yeah.
do drive.
Dude, they have like there's like in the lore, they'll be like firing a cannon and the Imperial Guard will like take it over and they'll go to use it and they'll be like, this is nothing. How was this what? This is a trash can. Like if the orcs think it works, it just does. It's very
Like their
funny.
helicopters, they just
Yeah.
believe it flies. It's
Yeah,
like-
yeah. They just believe it works, so it does. Very
But
funny.
all right, we'll start getting
Alright.
some ranking. We'll start with the original classic since we got those out of the way. Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope.
Alright, A New Hope, I would say listen, we've gotta establish a baseline, right?
Yeah,
I think A New Hope is a perfect baseline. I would say it is in terms of Star Wars movies, it is good.
yeah.
That's what I'd rank it.
You'd rank it an A? I mean a B?
Yeah, I'd rank it in B. I'd say it's like a good Star Wars movie.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
think
a
it's a good start. I think it sets up the universe. It's one of those things that's really hard because all of the old movies are very good. They're like
yeah.
very fun. Like I love watching them. I'm not gonna say they're bad at all. Literally 4, 5, 6 outclass 7, 8, 9 by a million miles.
That's what I'm
Um,
saying. So we gotta establish a base so that we have what a good Star Wars movie is, so we could get the correct S tier and the correct greats.
and so we'll move on to we'll skip because I feel like we're both in agreement with this.
Mhm.
Empire Strikes Back is S though, right?
Yes, Empire Strikes Back is an S tier
It's
movie.
the best. It's the best older Star Wars movies by leaps and bounds. You got the
Absolutely.
Ewoks in it. You got the lightsaber duel between Vader and Luke. You have
Uh
Vader overcoming the evil and the dark side to save his son.
Han
You have
Solo
all
getting
the hits.
captured, you've
Yeah,
got Boba Fett, you've got, Lando Calrissian, you've got a lot
yeah,
of comedy too. I really like my favorite because I love Indiana Jones and these types of movies, so I love when Lucas, like, really steps in because Lucas created the Guardians of the Galaxy formula.
yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy is just Star Wars. You mean a really funny movie with some handsome guys and some weird aliens?
yeah.
And there's action in it in a galaxy far away, yeah, that's Star Wars.
Also, anyone that is a millennial or older knows watching Empire Strikes Back, and any time that you go into the woods, all you can do is imagine being on the speeders and just woof, woof through the trees.
That's Return of the
Is that
Jedi.
Return?
That's Return of the Jedi. But I also am with you on that. I every time I think when we're on motorcycles, when we were very dangerously motorcycling on the trails here in North Carolina.
Dog, it is Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, yeah, it's Return of the Jedi. Where I was literally imagining that we were on speeder bikes.
I got them backwards,
It's all
but
good.
Empire Strikes Back is still
S
they're
tier.
the first duel of um Luke and Vader. That's right. I got there. You know what's crazy to think about, and the reason I got them mixed up is so much happens in those three movies.
Yeah, there's
Like
a
in
lot.
every movie, it completely blew my mind to think that there is a fight between Luke and Vader in Empire Strikes Back, as well as them getting captured and being on Tatooine, as well
Battle of
as
Hoth.
Battle of Hoth. There's so much that
Dude, on
happens.
top of the Battle of Hoth, Luke and Han get like Luke Skywalker gets attacked by a monster and Han Solo saves him and then cuts his tauntaun in half.
Yeah, there's so much that happens in
It's a
the older
crazy
movies.
dude. Also, Luke kisses Leia, or
Oh,
Leia
that's right.
kisses Luke because she's gross like that. Yeah, it's a lot happens in that movie. Every scene, you're
Crazy.
like, what is going on? Snowtroopers,
Snow troopers.
dripped out snowtroopers, dude.
All right, we'll go. We'll rank the last older one. Where is it? Why can't I see it on here? Is this? It's really not on here.
No, Return is on here. It's gotta be.
This list I chose is bogus.
Oh no, it's bottom right, dog. Bottom right.
Oh shoot! Return of the Jedi,
Yeah,
A
it's a
tier,
great
right?
movie. It's a
It's a
great
great
movie.
movie.
The Ewoks are vicious little killers. No one ever talks about how the Ewoks are cute, but they're straight, literally crushing men to death with
Also, they
logs.
use their skulls at the end of the movie to eat soup and stuff out of, and use them
Yeah,
as.
they're like wild animals, dude.
How do they even team up with the Ewoks? I
No, the
need
Ewoks
they.
are gonna eat them. Remember, the
Yeah, that's
Ewoks are
right.
straight freaks, dude. No, the Ewoks are some freak ass little dudes. They're crazy. They're like not. They're living in trees, eating people. They're evil. They're scarier than this is why I'm secretly like the Empire are actually the good guys in Star Wars.
Because all the aliens are crazy as hell.
Yeah, because they want a human-based galaxy with order and law. Like, the Jedi go to planets where there's slavery, and the Jedi are just like, "Yes, slavery exists.
Yeah.
Hey, what if we didn't have that?" Like, it that makes no
What if
sense.
what if only clankers were slaves?
That's what I'm talking about. And in the Empire, clankers aren't allowed to be sentient, remember?
Yeah.
They're not allowed to have the regulators not in or whatever. So, unless you're an assassin droid. But then, that's a different thing.
Yeah. We'll actually go in order of timeline that I can think of. I mean, Boba Fett Mandalorian comes before.
I was gonna
No, they come
say
after. Do they
Solo
come
comes
before?
before, Rogue
Dude, does
One
the man
comes
does
before.
Mandalorian is man I gotta Google this. Mandalorian is it before Star Wars Episode 4? I don't think it is.
I think it's after. I think
No,
it's
it's after.
it's during the new movies.
You're right. It's in between the new movies.
Yeah.
9 years after A New Hope is The
Mhm.
Mandalorian. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so we'll do it in order then. We'll do it in
I mean, as order
order.
as best
So
we can, because we already messed up. Because Solo would be before both these movies,
that's true.
or all three
That's
of these
true.
movies, and then
Well,
Rogue One would be in here too.
Rogue One's right literally the day before A New Hope.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll go Solo next.
I'm going to say controversially that I think Solo is good.
Do you? I think it was okay.
Really? So
Yeah.
let's talk it out. We'll throw in
All
the
right. All right.
okay for a second, but what was only okay about it for you? I thought Chewbacca was good. Lando Calrissian was fun. There were gunfights. I thought the villain was interesting. The heist was fun. It was practical effects.
I think that the reason that I don't like it as much is it more is a heist Star Wars movie, so it
Mm.
doesn't feel in the vein of Star Wars, if that makes
That
sense.
makes sense. I like these. I liked both the concept movies, and they were going to make a third one, and they didn't because they made a Star Wars war movie and a Star
Which is
Wars heist movie,
great.
and I loved both of them. I actually even personally think Solo might be great. That's how much I liked it. But
We'll
so,
put it in good
all
for
right, all
you.
right, and but like they were going to make a Western samurai
I do remember that.
Star Wars movie, and they put the kibosh on it because the other two concept movies didn't do as well, and people cried. And then the newer Star Wars movies came out, and everyone was like, "All right, we were wrong to be babies about these movies."
Yeah. We'll go next. We'll next in the timeline. Rogue One, my personal opinion,
I say it's S
S.
tier. It's an S
Yeah.
tier. It's my all time favorite Star Wars.
Yeah, it's in my all-time favorite as well. I think that it's severely underrated. A lot of people say it's bad. It's a war movie. It has a ton of politics in it. It's still a heist movie, but it is super in the vein of Star Wars.
Yeah.
You have like the blind dude that's like basically a Jedi.
Right. It's awesome. There's like a lot of mystery. Every character has a ton of flavor. Most importantly, though, Darth Vader is depicted as he is in all three of the original movies, which is terrifying, mysterious, and all powerful.
Yeah, the nothing. I whenever I need to get hyped for the gym, that the scene of Darth Vader cutting down the rebels,
Yes.
that's the like one of the most. When you think
I just
about
got the
scenes
chills,
that
bro.
right when you think about a scene that's like just leaves you speechless. Watching that in theaters because we went in the day that
Yeah.
it came out, didn't know what
Blind.
was going to
Didn't
happen,
I didn't watch
blind,
a trailer.
and just watching Darth Vader when all the rebels are like in the room, and then all of a sudden the red lightsaber just
Yeah,
dude,
dude.
it's yeah,
Oh,
it's real good.
I just
He
got the
throws that guy
chills,
into the
dude.
ceiling, cuts him in half, and keeps
Yeah, dude.
walking.
That guy shoots him and he just catches the bolts and throws them back, and they're screaming, trying to like, oh, dude, it's so good. When it's dark and all of a sudden you just hear the Like, you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh my gosh, it's Vader." Like, it's the whole movie you're rooting for the rebels, and it's so
Yeah.
intense, and it's really emotional, and it's super good, and you're like, you want them to win so bad, and then, dude, I am just a man of empire. I love Rome, I love America, I can't help myself. As soon as the red lightsaber came out, I was like, "Kill them all, Vader. Get those plans back."
So good.
Oh, so sick, dude. Yeah, I love
Alright,
that
we'll
movie.
go
Really
next.
good.
Mandalorian, we'll do season 1 and season 2 together. I think they value the same. I say good.
I say season I think season 1 is good, season 2 is okay.
I agree. I like season 1 that was more of Monster of the Week style.
And it was the first Star Wars show, and they actually tried really hard to keep it Star Wars. It was like it was all practical effects. Some of it was corny, but it's Star Wars, so it's a little corny. And like, I felt like the spirit of Star Wars was in that first season, even if I didn't like the story that much.
Yeah, yeah, agreed. Well, also, it's not on here, but the Obi-Wan series that they did, I would put as okay. I would say it was not good, but the Vader and Obi-Wan storyline redeems it.
Really, I didn't watch that one.
It was pretty good. They have some pretty good fights in it. So,
That's cool.
um,
Maybe I will.
the Book of Boba Fett, I did not watch it. Did
Oh,
you?
it's not good.
All
It's
right.
not good. It's not the worst thing ever, but the acting is questionable, the storyline is horrific, it's just weird. There's, like, 1 or 2 episodes that are watchable, but it's mostly just, like, it feels like they're just trying to make money.
Hold on, hold on. That's right. Obi-Wan Kenobi is the one where the Leia chase scene happens. Um, Terrible, terrible, bro. I'm gonna send it to you because I want to get a live reaction of of actually I'm gonna move it down to D, not good, even though
It got you that hard
it
where you're
made me
like,
that
"No, dude."
angry, bro, thinking about the scene. It's 1 minute long. Just skip to like let me get into it. Let me tell you where to skip to like 20, 30 seconds. It's I get that they're trying to do a child actress, but like
Alright.
dude, I would destroy this child.
Is
Like
this Vader?
no, this is Leia getting chased by just two random dudes.
Are these Sith Inquisitors? What are they?
Yeah, they're Sith Inquisitors. Like look how bad this is, bro. Getting stuck between trees.
I'm 19 seconds in. She's running. I would have already caught her.
Yeah, same
She's a
dog.
child. I chase my daughter all the time. She's that size. I defeat her. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's bad. Anyone that wants to watch it that hasn't
Dude,
seen it,
this
go
is
ahead.
terrible. He didn't just hop over he got stopped by a tiny tree branch.
Yeah.
This dude, he got stopped by a tree branch twice. This is terrible. She rolled her ankle. One of the bad guys rolled their ankle while chasing a child. This is
Dude,
crazy.
if I was Darth Vader, bro, and this got back to me, instant death, bro.
Okay, one of the people is competent and shot someone.
And then she still just runs away.
Why don't they just grab her? Okay, they finally that was brutal.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was that was suspension of disbelief times like literally why don't put that in there. Just don't even
No,
have it. Just immediately
no.
have her get grabbed. What are we doing? For those of you
Star.
who didn't couldn't see cuz none of you could, that was the worst chase scene I've ever seen in my life. Literally, there are a full-grown man and a woman chasing like a 6-year-old, and they can't get her, dude. It looks so easy. At
That
one point,
6-year-old.
she ducks under a tree, and instead of also ducking under a tree, the guy just runs into it with his chest, and he's like, "I can't believe this branch is here." Like, you saw it with your eyes, bro.
Bro, I don't want to be that person. I know they're supposed to catch her alive. If I'm an evil bounty hunter, I'm just legging her with a blaster.
Right, dude. Blow her leg
Like, if I
off.
can't catch her, I'm just gonna blow a
No,
leg off.
dude. If I was, you're right. If I was Vader and a word got back to me, any of that, I'd be like, I'm force choking off you to death. This is crazy. You guys are unbelievably incompetent. Dude,
Star Wars Bad Batch is the
that was
next
as
one.
bad as Rings of Power, bro. I'm
Yeah,
literally still thinking about it.
Star Wars Bad Batch. I didn't watch it.
You
I've
gotta
heard it's pretty good.
you wait, Ben Kenobi, the show isn't on this thing. Okay,
No,
never
but
mind.
it's going down
It's
to
D
D.
tier. Okay, D tier.
If you watched it, the only parts that you'd want to see are the Vader Kenobi
All
fights.
right. But Bad Batch, I didn't see it, but
I heard it was good.
I love the video game. I love the Clone Trooper video game, so
It's a show about just the clone troopers, which is sick. I think the clone troopers are some
awesome.
of the coolest stuff. Like, dude, I love all the clone
Dude,
troopers.
here's what
Through the
Call of
Clone Wars, all
yeah.
of them are awesome.
Dude,
Like straight
that's
up.
this is how Call of Duty gets their mojo back. They don't make another Black Ops because they pooped the bed and made the worst Call of Duty of all time somehow with the most budget of all time. They remake the Clone Trooper game in the Call of Duty engine with a sick cinematic story and multiplayer versus clankers.
Yeah.
Boom, we're back, baby. I just made you $80 million. Infinity Ward, call me.
We let's see here. What's Star Wars Vision? When does it take place? Oh, also, I just need
Star
to look
Wars
it up.
Visions? I don't know. That sounds like some
Another child show.
yeah, dude.
Oh, it's short films.
Huh.
Every single one's a short film. Maybe I'll have to check it out. We'll put it at C for now because I don't know and I don't want to judge too
Tentative
quickly.
C. Tentative C.
Some of the scenes look pretty cool from it. Um, every single one is different animation as well, so it's kind of like a anthology style series. I'm into those. I think those
Yeah,
could be
dude.
way
I
fun.
liked
Like
the Animatrix.
yeah, the Animatrix, or better yet, the Amazon series that had the Warhammer TV show
Yes.
episode. Like
The
those types of series are
the
sick.
Warhammer episode, or the Armored Core episode. That was pretty much it. Those are the only two I watched.
But it's really, those are really good. We'll move on to next in the timeline is
Dude,
Star Wars Rebels. Technically, is in the timeline. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
Rebels is
No, it's not.
good.
No, it's not in the timeline because it takes place. Okay, so hold on. I'm skipping ahead. Star Wars Episode 1,
Let's go, baby.
A tier, my
Yeah,
opinion.
I think it's a possible S tier because it's like our Star Wars. That was
Yeah,
like me and your like that was as boys. That was the Star Wars that came out while we were young. It was our Star Wars. It belonged to us. I remember my dad being like, "This is a big deal. This is your Star Wars."
I remember for Christmas, our grandparents used to give us money, taking my money to Toys R Us and buying Star Wars action figures
Yep.
from Episode 1.
Remember we had
That
the STAP droids. For those of you who don't know, it's
yes.
the droid like riding a motorcycle that has guns on it. And we were like, dude, you know they never made Gungan toys, really? What was the deal with that? Wow, we should have got some Gungans up in
We
here,
really should.
dude.
Also,
Misa
I know
want a Gungan toy, dog.
people hate Jar Jar, but he's actually not a bad character. Watching as an adult,
Dude.
I'm like, Jar Jar holds it down.
We still loving the Jar Jar de Binks, dude.
Dude, he convinces the Gungans to go to war.
That's what I'm saying. He's the GOAT. He's a politician.
Yeah, he does end up becoming a politician for the Gungans.
He
In
also
Episode 2, you see him.
he accidentally slays a bunch of droids by being afraid.
Yeah,
That's
I
exciting.
think that Jar Jar gets too much hate. I also like the theory that Jar Jar is secretly a
A
Sith
Sith,
Lord.
yes, that is fun. Where he's like
So,
secretly evil. Oh,
uh,
dude, wait. I forgot that George Lucas just straight up made the evil aliens in episode 1 Asian. They're just
yeah, I
fully
know.
Asian. Like, no, not even trying to hide it. Like, all of them have Asian accents.
Hold on. I'm telling you, dude, George Lucas did not care.
Dude, he is a wild man.
Bro, if you just YouTube Star Wars Asian alien, it just immediately comes up with them talking.
Star Wars, the Asian alien. Everyone pause and go listen to it. Come back. You're going to
Bro,
laugh.
hold on. He says, I knew it. They are here to force a settlement.
Oh, dude. And now in real life, that's what politics are like. It's
Yeah,
literally us in China deciding if we're going to go to war or not.
crazy. So,
Dude, that's
okay.
so funny.
Star Wars Episode 2, personally, just okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I will say when I was a kid, Leia or not Leia, Padme's, she got, like, her shirt ripped, is it
Yeah.
and then Natalie Portman had that belly out, and I was like, "Dude, I would also go to the dark side."
Mace Windu cutting Django just straight down like it's nothing, pretty
Oh,
hardcore.
it's sick.
That's
I'm about that.
especially when you think about, like, how hardcore all the Mandalorians are and, like, they're specifically designed to kill Jedi Masters, and Mace Windu's like,
Not
"Nah,
even a
bro, that."
problem. He literally jumps down and runs out and like boop, 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 and
Yeah,
then
he jumps
cuts
down,
the
he
best
just
one's head off. Like it
the
wasn't even
crazy thing
an
is,
issue.
isn't it their blasters are designed to, like, do more damage, like, they're stronger,
Yeah, so it like
and
knocks you back more or
and
whatever.
also their armor deflects lightsabers, so he's so fast and so strong and so accurate, he blocks, like, 5 blaster shots and cuts perfectly between his armor to cut his head off. It's
Yeah,
pretty insane.
in immediately in front of his child, which by the way, Mace
Yeah.
Windu is a Jedi. He knew that was his kid right there. He
Yeah.
literally cut his dad's head off in front of him, looked at him, and was like, "Hey,
He's like,
man,
"What?
don't hate the player, hate
What?"
the game, brother."
Yeah.
There's also
So
another point where in a deleted scene where he's up on the balcony and a dude jumps over and like he just kills him like so easy. It's sick. Pretty
okay,
good
the Clone
times.
Wars, we're just gonna lump it all together as one because
I
all
think
the
Clone
Clone
Wars
Wars is
is
good.
good.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think all of the Clone Wars is really good. Like,
Yeah.
I would
Legit.
almost put them in great, but,
I
they
think
had one bad season, so it's kinda hard.
for everyone who's wondering, the Clone Wars, the Samurai Jack era animation Clone Wars is S tier.
Yes,
That is
that
an
one
S
is
tier Star Wars,
insane.
a fully perfect, as good as it gets Star Wars.
Yeah, that one's crazy that it didn't get as much traction, although I do appreciate the Clone Wars, and they're really good,
They're
but,
super fun.
that
They get
one's
the first season is kind of just like one episode is its own thing, but then it begins to build on the characters and it does get really good.
yeah,
And Darth
super good.
Maul is there and it's fun. It's just really good, dude. It's good Star Wars fun.
Let's see here. I did mess up the timeline because Star Wars
Hey,
Rebels is here,
dog.
and
We
I
can't.
forgot that Darth. Why can't I think right now? Holy hell, Ray Park, Darth
Maul?
Maul. Jeez
Yes.
Louise,
I thought you
that
were
Darth
so
Maul survives getting cut in half. I always forget
yeah,
that
yeah. I thought
happened.
you were wondering about Ventrix. I was like,
No, Ventrix
she's not a
she's not a
Sith.
Darth.
She's a
Yeah,
witch from what planet is she from? Dang, I
I'm
can't
gonna look it
remember.
up right now. Ventrix, uh, or
Dude, I should know
Ventress,
this. I just played both of those Star Wars games that are really good.
Dathomirian Night Sister,
Dathomirian Witch. She's a night witch or whatever, a night sister.
which is pretty cool.
It is very cool. And then Darth Maul shows up and subjugates all of them and makes them his disciples, which is also
Yeah, Darth
very sick,
Tyrannus,
dude.
that's right.
Yep.
Sick. But episode 3.
Oh, episode 3? Oh,
I'm between A and S tier.
I think it's great. I don't think it's S tier. I think it's held back by the first half. I will say it has probably the best lightsaber duel of all the lightsaber duels in any movie,
Yeah, any movie, including cartoons too, in my opinion.
including cartoons. That's right. I think that Duel of Fates is in close second for like shock factor and awesomeness and just like how it felt when you first watched it. But when you really watch the lightsaber duel between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker and you slow it down, like if you watch them practice it, you
It's insane.
realize how genuinely crazy, like you're not just watching a lightsaber duel, you're watching a for real mega athletic feat happening on top of the fact that it is Star Wars. It rocks hard.
Yeah. Star Wars Rebels, I will let you rank this one because I did not
Oh,
watch Rebels.
Star Wars Rebels is okay. It's pretty cool. It's not Clone Wars, but it's fun. It gets a little too up its own butt sometimes and does like too many crazy things where they're like, there's like 5 Sith versus one guy. You're like, ah, come on.
Yeah.
All right.
we get into the bread and butter. The Force Awakens.
I would say it's okay.
Same. Okay. I would say it could be good just due to the fact of how sick Kylo Ren is.
Right.
But overall, only okay,
It's
unfortunately.
only okay. They had so many characters they could have made so much more fun. John Boyega's character could have been cooler. Rey could have been cooler. Like basically everyone could have been more
It
fun.
sucks that like the only two good characters in the whole movie, in my opinion, is Kylo and John Bodega's character. Like
Yeah.
Rey is not very likable, and John Bodega's character, like
Is it Boyega or Bodega?
John, I think it's
Bodega's
Bodega.
a convenience store
Boyega,
in New
you're right.
York. Hey, John Bodega, it's me, John Bodega. Come in and get a sandwich.
He's a good actor. I feel like we'll rank the next one. I feel like he was shorthanded. I think that he should have been a way better character.
His
I think that he should have been force sensitive.
just
I, I
or just like they could have gone into like he could have been more of a stormtrooper. They made
yeah,
him like he like just decides it's bad. Like talk about that. What
yeah,
about his training? What if he actually kind of like has good things to say about the Empire and is conflicted? Like they
yeah.
don't do anything. They just make him like a traitor, and then he's like kind of like scared the whole movie. It's weird.
Also, it's not really the Empire anymore.
Yeah, the First Order.
The First Order. The First Order is way worse than the Empire because the Empire like makes sense.
Yeah, the Empire does make. I literally could imagine like if I lived on a planet with law and order and the Empire was like, dude, terrorists are blowing stuff up. I'd be like, yeah, let's get them. I could
Yeah,
understand how the Empire exists. The First Order is so it's 2017, right?
yeah.
This is right when movies were like getting when the social consciousness, the Overton window had shifted so far towards like girl brain and like liberal ideas and stuff that like they were like every if hey they're evil.
They
They're
did like mega fascist with
yeah,
it, which
they're fascists. They're just evil for evil's sake, which like no one is. That's not a real thing. Even the Sith aren't evil for evil's sake.
yeah, the Empire. The funny thing is if I remember correctly, someone did like a YouTube video on it where they were like, the Empire is really not that bad.
No.
Like it has bad parts to it, just as every government does. That's like people talk bad about it, but like for the most part, China does pretty well. There's a lot of like things that say that China's a really bad place, but like for the most part, China's actually great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do bad stuff, but so does every government. So
Right.
like, are you really absolved of bad things? Because the U.S. is great, but we do lots of bad stuff too.
It's also cultural. The
Yeah,
Empire is its own culture, its own stuff going on, its own ideas about how the galaxy works. Like again, the Republic was allowing slavery to exist in the galaxy.
yeah,
And everyone's like the Empire makes everyone slaves, but you're like, I don't what? That sounds like rebel propaganda.
yeah. Uh, yeah, I don't know. They kind of ham-fisted unfortunately.
I will say the First Order brings that movie down out of good. It's
Yes.
just too comically evil to the point that it's like what even is this? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what? This is unbelievable. So they're just evil because they don't even get paid to be evil. They're just evil for to be evil, and they have
Yeah.
uniforms.
I Googled it because I was curious. The Galactic Empire did not make everyone a slave. It legitimized and expanded the use of slavery and forced labor, particularly only for non-humans and perceived enemies.
Oh, dude, I'm 100% for the Empire. The rebels are just wrong. Period, dude. No joke. I am, dude. Come on now. Come on. Law and order every time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty funny. Um, yeah, and they basically made it illegal for humans to be slaves. I mean, look at what
Mhm.
happened to look at what happened to. You know what, dog? Anakin would have never gone evil if the Empire existed before.
Hey, if the Empire had won, the First Order wouldn't have vaporized all those planets.
Yeah,
If
because the First
Leia
Order was like comically evil for evil's sake.
they literally the Empire tried to restore good order, and then the rebellion pushed everyone so far right that they created a super evil group of people who had to stop them. Also, the Republic is evil in the new movies. Aren't they like arms dealing to both sides of the conflict? And there's like a casino planet with child labor on it.
Yeah.
Like, so the rebels won. They defeated the Empire, and the galaxy has no law and order, has child slaves, gambling planets where people are arms dealing. Like, the rebellion is the bad guys.
You know what's funny? I looked up Alderaan, the planet. Alderaan's political history is that they are considered the soul of the Republic, but they had a constitutional monarchy and a parliamentary monarchy as well. So they were a monarchist country
There you
or
go.
planet.
They gotta go, dude. Zap, dude.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But all right. The next one up, which one
The
is this?
worst Star Wars movie of all time.
Is this episode 8?
I think that
I gotta zoom in.
I can't even see, dude.
The Rise of Skywalker. So this one's episode 8. This one's episode 9.
Okay, yeah. It's bad.
Episode 8 is garbage.
It's
in my
garbage.
opinion.
It makes no
They,
sense. It's poorly written. It's lame. All the characters are bad. No one does
if
anything that makes
Shane
sense.
didn't remember this, a lot of people don't remember it. Leia flies through space after getting blown up.
That's right. I blocked it out of my brain. Leia flies through space with the power of the Force is apparently sentient, which is a new thing that never existed in Star Wars before, and it saves Leia's life and pulls her back into the ship. Remember in the
Also,
first movie when the Force was just like something you could learn how to use by meditating and like becoming a better version of yourself and being strong? And then over time, the Force became like, no, everyone is special. And
yeah.
the Force is everywhere. It's like, dude, this hippie crap has got to go.
Also, episode 8 has the worst choreographed fight scene in all of Star Wars.
They literally show one of the stuntmen going to hit Rey or Kylo Ren, realizing that they're not going to block them, and they just purposefully don't hit them and do the next move. They kept it in the shot. It's the worst lightsaber fight of all time.
Oh, I watched it, bro. He does a trick. I'm sending it to you right now.
Dude.
So I'm on it. I am on it.
It should be cool. It could have been, at least that fight could have been cool.
Just
right?
let me know when you see the trick, bro.
I'm gonna look it up right now. Oh man, I'm already unhappy. So there's a point in the fight when they're fighting the Imperial Guard, which again could have been so cool. And Rey has her back turned to an Imperial Guardsman who could just literally one shot her. And she turns her back and he goes, I could kill her. I could be the hero of this story right now. And he goes, oh, but what about this? And he does a spin move instead.
And then he still has time to hit her, and then he just hits the other guy's sword. You know what's crazy is that in the lore of Star Wars, the Imperial Guard are so hardcore that they kill Jedi all the time.
Yes, they're all Sith. They're all like a low tier Sith who are like blade masters. Yeah, it's so funny, and they have like super powered armor. And they're dressed awesome, and
yeah, the Royal Guard are like they're like insane. Like they're not the Royal Guard for no reason.
Literally, Vader doesn't keep the Royal Guard around him because he's afraid they'll betray him. That's why you never see Vader with the Royal Guard, because they could get him, and he knows that. Like, if they teamed up on him and just surprise attacked him, he's like, I don't want to be around people like this. So the Royal Guard only protects the Emperor because Vader's like, I don't need you guys. I'm on it.
Yeah. Last movie, but not least.
I think it's also F tier.
I do too.
It's not as bad. It's like if episode 8 is a 10 of 10 bad movie, episode 9 is a 9.8 bad movie.
Yeah, it's just same thing. Ham-fisted, terrible. You can tell the pivot in storylines from Ryan Ryan Johnson or whatever his name is completely butchering the script. Yeah, Ryan Johnson completely butchering episode 8. You can just tell the difference where like um what's his name? Holy hell. Uh
Oh, the other director? I
the
don't
other
even know,
director,
dude.
I gotta look at JJ Abrams. You could tell that JJ Abrams came in and was like, I gotta fix this shit sandwich and make sure that everyone
Yeah.
can like consume it. Like you can tell that he came in and was like, well, crap, man. Like what happened? Um, Huge bummer. Also very confusing that they at first decided to do a different director for every movie and different writing team for every movie.
And they didn't write it
Why?
all at once. They
Yeah,
literally, like, let it draw out like, it just everything about it is incorrect and dumb.
yeah.
It's terrible. I saw a screener, so I was living in New York at the time. This is when I was doing comedy and living in New York. I had a famous friend who took me to an actual screening of the movie with mega fans. I'm talking about people who literally waited in line for, like, 10 hours in the winter to watch this movie in New York City, which is very cold and dirty and gross and awful. These Everyone is the most excited you could be for Star Wars. Okay, like these are the mega fans. We're seeing it a day before or 2 days before it opens in theaters. The theater is completely packed to the point that there are literally people standing on the walls watching the movie. The end of the movie when Ray and Kylo Ren kiss, these super fans booed a movie. They booed. The actors don't know we're there. The reaction was so visceral that people who waited in line for hours in the cold, who love Star Wars so much that they made this happen, were booing in the movie theater. And I
Can you
was one
imagine
of them.
dropping the ball that hard?
Dude, it's so literally they literally could have done anything and it would have been better. It's so funny how easy it would have been to make that movie not bad. I could write it. They
Yeah.
never call me though. No one ever calls me to write the next Star Wars movie. We could write such a good Star Wars movie, bro.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Oh, dude, I've already got one in my head. Because I would want it to be a Western.
Yeah, I agree. I think it'd be sick to have a Western style or like the Seven Samurai style
Yep.
with Jedi.
I would kind of do that. It would be Western style. It would open. There'd be like a prison, a moon that's a prison, and the planet is like a Tatooine type terrible planet. And these two people escape. One of them's like the craziest gunslinger of all time. One of them's a thief, and they're handcuffed to each other with an invisible handcuff that doesn't let them get far away for like the whole movie. So it's like a Jackie Chan, like a Rush Hour style, like comedy where they're like the two main characters are stuck together and they go down to Earth and they meet a guy they think is a Jedi. And there's like a goofy little alien dude and they go on adventures. And then there's an evil dude and they have to do a train heist and they eventually get the cuffs off. And then there's bad, like these guys who think they're Sith, but they're not really Sith. They're trying to be Sith and they try to kill them at the end of the movie. And the old guy you thought was a Jedi the whole movie, who's a pacifist, he never wants to fight the whole movie. He pulls out his lightsaber to help the good guys win. Boom, it's red. He was a Sith the whole time, and he murders those people. It's Dude, I just wrote the best Star Wars movie. It's that easy. It's that easy. But
It
whatever.
is.
They never call me.
Well, that's our ranking for Star Wars.
I
If you
hope
don't
you.
agree,
I don't know what
I
to
don't.
tell you.
Yeah,
I would like to know what your. I just want to know what everyone's F and S tier movies are.
yeah,
In the
true.
comments, let us know what your F and S tier Star Wars
Yeah,
movies or experiences are and why.
you can comment it on our Spotify. I'll see it. I'll relay it. Comment on the YouTube. Truly, let us know because I am curious.
Yeah.
I know in my opinion, I think that episode 4 and 5 or episode 4 and 6, us putting them where they were is probably controversial for a lot of opinion. I also think probably us putting Mandalorian at C and B is probably controversial because I know a lot of
Yeah.
people love them.
People love The Mandalorian, dude. They love Baby Yoda.
But I'm curious. I think there's a Baby Yoda movie coming out. There's a Mandalorian movie coming out.
Dude, Disney loves money too much. They gotta
There is
stop, dude.
Mandalorian and Grogu coming out 2026.
At least if you have Pascal fatigue, you don't have to see him. He just
Yeah,
has that helmet on the whole time.
true. I like him better with the helmet on.
Dude, right? Just keep that on, you freaking weirdo. All right, everyone. We love you guys. Thanks for watching. That is Star Wars ranking, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, let us know which next ranking you want us to do
Oh,
as
wait.
well.
Yeah, let us know what next ranking. That's a really good idea, dog. Next ranking, and then also we should be responsible. Like and subscribe, and follow us
That
on
one.
Instagram, Shadozer and Jardozer, and
Yep.
also ShaneSmithComedy.com. I'll be in Texas this week at Big Laughs Comedy Club in Fort Worth, and then we are both going to be in San Diego at
Yes.
one of the San Diego shows, or the Friday night, Saturday night.
Saturday night. Alicia and I are gonna drive out early Saturday, so we should be able to make it in time.
You better, dog. If you miss the show, it'd be a bummer. So if you want to say hi to both of us and take photos, Saturday night is your bet. All
Yep.
right, everyone. We love you
Okay.
guys.
Appreciate you guys. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.